Greg Anthony, David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Aldridge out there with White. And for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Now here's Lopez. The 3 from Tatum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Schroeder. After the basket by Brooklyn. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Durant. 9 feet out. A second chance effort. Outside, Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now here's Irving. To the paint. Aldridge, the pass to Harden. Shoots over Schroeder. Harden, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Brown dishes to Schroeder. He kicks it to Tatum. That one a tad off onto the right, but drops in for him. Tatum's got 5.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
Now, here's Aldridge. Last time, 14 points for him. Really left alone that time.
I like the setup there. Irving with the pick.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Irving against Schroeder. Here's Horford driving inside.
You know, one of the things that's overlooked with Al Horford is that this guy is really skilled, but he's a pretty good athlete, too.
Irving against Schroeder. Now here's Irving. Got a lot of room. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Tatum. He had 37 points last game out, and the shot goes down.
Amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
So it's the Celtics now. Following the bucket by the Nets. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Now here's Schroeder. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
The pass to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Harden. From downtown, and the Nets, another three.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Now here's Schroeder, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That's tipped. The three. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Now here's Schroeder, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Irving plays it up and banks it in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Schroeder passes to Lopez. And here's Schroeder. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. And there it is for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
First one falls for him. Enes Kanter's checked in for Brook Lopez. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And Al Horford drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to White. Here's Claxton, guarded by Horford. Irving for 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Horford. He's got 7. Pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Over White. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Durant kicks to Harden. He lobs Sets up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. And he recovers it. Back to Tatum. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Claxton. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite to the floor.
Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jason Tatum. The Nets also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Here's White. Rebounded by the Celtics. Knocks it loose. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Williams. It's Richardson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
Richardson showing you the ability to manufacture a shot against good defense there. Well done.
Now Mills. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Passes it to Brown. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Schroeder. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Richardson. The fadeaway J off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Thomas. Misses off the left iron. Brown against Schroeder.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
White covering. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's White. He's got 6. And there's the drive. And White with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's White with the rebound. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Grizzlies.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mills looking it over. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
24 seconds left in the first. Kicks it out to Richardson. Over in the corner, Williams. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Outside Thomas. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Bruce Brown is out there with White. Then it's Thomas, then it's Mills, and it's Millsap in at the center. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He scored 40 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And it's Schroeder missing. Nets leading by 11. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by Brooklyn. Richardson outside. Over Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
That's good from Richardson. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now. You know, after setting the screen, he gets out of that screen quickly and beats the defense to the spot.
Schroeder with the ball. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Williams has got 6.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Out to White. Back to Mills. Outside, White. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Celtic ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Richardson. And here is Neesmith. Back to Richardson. Inside. Williams kicks it over to Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. No good on the 3. Brooklyn leading by 10. To the inside. And White with the stuff.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Schroeder. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Mills. Right side, White. Just 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And it's White missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Parker outside. Here's Neesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Neesmith has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Mills passes to White. Shoots over Schroeder. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Lopez comes in for Williams. And it's Jason Tatum in for Dennis Schroeder. The Nets also changing it up. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Here's Parker. Oh, wait a second, guys. We've got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk, so a chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent.
Coming on to the floor
And for the Celtics, Enes Kanter's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Jabari Parker. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Neesmith. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Josh Richardson. Schroeder passes to Brown. From the stripe, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brown's got his second basket.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Now the pass to Thomas. Kicks to Brown. He feeds it to White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got 17.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Tatum. Pass to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. That one drops for him.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
White, good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Schroeder. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
White dishes to Harden. Deep. Here's Aldridge. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum gets it over to Schroeder. To the left side wing. Here's Tatum. Lopez inside. White's there. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 7.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum's shot is off. And so White will bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Moving against Schroeder. Back to White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for White. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Over Durant. They get it back. Horford. Misses in close. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's KD. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Here's Horford. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Horford's got 14 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The Nets making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Irving against Schroeder. Passes to Horford. Here's the dish to Brown. 6 to shoot. The tray. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Boy, what a game so far for Horford. Man, it's got to make his coaches feel really good and confident with what he's doing out there.
White looking around. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Schroeder against Irving. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Down low, here's White, and White slams it in.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Outside Tatum. Over Irving. Tatum no good. Nets leading by 13, and Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
White, good.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Celtics. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. Tatum with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Durant finds White. He wants to get the Millsap and does. And it's sent back by Horford. Now here's Schroeder. To the middle. Horford no luck. Nets leading by 16. Durant the pass to White. And it's blocked by Brown. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. A pull-up. Rebounded by the Nets. White's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Durant. This one for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up, that the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Down low, and it's out of bounds. Pass touched by White.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Schroeder. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Brown feeling out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And it's White with the rebound. White's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And the pass to Brown. After trying to free himself up, Brown, good. Brown's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shots good by Mills.
3 points.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Neesmith, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. White the pass to Claxton. Rebound Boston. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
White, good.
Assisted.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
On the wing, Williams. With the drive. Up top, Brown. Now Schroeder. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris with it. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Harris against Schroeder. Pass to Williams. Floats one up. The shot missing. White with the defensive effort. And so White will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
And they haven't been pushed around the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter checked in for Jabari Parker. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Neesmith. Nets leading by 18. Mills passes to Claxton. Outside, White. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Mills from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Mills has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Here's Brown. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Schroeder. He kicks to Williams. Richardson for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Richardson's got 15.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. His team did a nice job setting him up there.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. Mills dishes to White. Back to Mills. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Schroeder outside, inside. That's good from Williams, the assist by Schroeder.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
White, and White with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Thomas is out there with Mills. Then it's White. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Richardson against Aldridge. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Williams against White. And White with the stuff.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Williams in the post. White covering. Brown finds Williams. Back to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. On the wing, Williams. Off target from outside.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Aldridge, the pass to Thomas. Outside, White. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. The league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. To the inside. Here's Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Brown against Harden. He hits Brown with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Harden surveying the D. Into the lane. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, one of my college coaches, he used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Richardson. The Nets also changing it up. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills. Free throw drops for Harden.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. From past the arc. And that one's good. Schroeder.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years. Hitting the three with some consistency.
Outside, Irving. Outside, KD. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Passes it to Brown. And the foul called on DJ. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Guarded by KD. Dishes to Brown. The 9-foot shot. And the shot is long. The Nets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And White kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White outside for Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 21. And here's Schroeder. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's KD. And good that time.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Schroeder against Irving. Schroeder passes to Horford. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Schroeder kicks to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's Aldridge high post. Aldridge double teamed. Back to Irving. Outside White. The pass to KD. Over Horford. No good from Durant. Celtics trail by 21. Brown outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aldridge.
That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
Celtics making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And Brown drops them both.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Lobbed up there for KD.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Schroeder dishes to Lopez. Back to Schroeder. Horford has a wide open look. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 21. Outside Irving. Around the back and lays it in.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
High post Lopez. Outside Horford. Here's the 3. Boston again missing. Nets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. The shot's good from Irving.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Schroeder passes to Lopez. Back to Schroeder. He dishes it to Horford. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Horford showing you what concentration and strength can do. That contact fazed him hardly at all.
It's White on the wing. Back to Harden. Here's the drive. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Katie against Schroeder. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that one's good. Schroeder.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And White slams it in.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside Tatum from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. White's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Pass to Matthews. The Celtics working the ball around now, and that one's good. Parker.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Irving with the bounce pass. Embry the pass to Griffin. Here's Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Hernan Gomez. And it's White with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin with the ball.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
To the paint, here's Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 5th personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line, Jabari Parker. At the line for...
And that one falls for Parker. Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. And the Nets also making a change. Mills is checked in, and Parker drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Count that bucket.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Nesmith, the pass to Parker. Outside Matthews. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets.
Paul Millsap.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And